Hi students, welcome to Health and Physical Education class. Today we are going to learn Unit 4 Physical Education and Sports for Differently Abled. First let us see the contents of this unit. First one is concept of disability and disorder. Second one is types of disability, their causes and nature. Third one is types of disorder, their causes and nature. Fourth one is disability etiquettes. Fifth one is advantages of physical activities for children with special needs. And the sixth one is strategies to make physical activities accessible for children with special needs. Children, today we are going to learn only this 4.1 and 4.2. Introduction about differently abled person. First we will learn a small definition about differently abled person. A person who is physically or mentally disabled is called a differently abled person. It is a very small and simple definition of differently abled person. Physical education and sports provided ample opportunities to differently abled persons to lead a fruitful life. Our department, physical education and sports, giving so much opportunities to differently abled people to lead their life very fruitfully. And sports for differently abled are played by individuals with disability. The disability people also playing sports. Adapted sports for differently abled are just modified forms of the normally existing sports in order to meet the needs of individuals with certain disability. The disability people also playing normal sports with small modification that is called adapted sports. So they can also enjoy sports like normal people in our department. Children, we have a note for you. The use of the terms handicapped, able-bodied, physically challenged and differently abled is discouraged. For example, in our chapter we are using this word differently abled. This word is also discouraged. But what type of word we can use? The preferred word term people with disabilities and person with disabilities stresses the humanity of the individuals. Instead of using all these type of words, we can use people with disabilities or person with disability. For example, not the blind, and we should not use the word blind. We have to use person who is blind. If there are group of people, we have to say people who are blind. Meaning and concept of disability. Disability is an impairment which means inability to do work or not able to do work efficiently. Children, it is a small impairment, but it will not allow you to do work. Otherwise, it will not allow you to do work efficiently. That is called disability. Disability creates obstructions in normal functions or movements of an individual. It will always create obstructions so that you cannot work normal. Disability is a medical condition which does not permit an individual to perform any activity or movement in a normal way. It affects the everyday activities of the individual to a considerable amount. It may be present in individual from birth or occur during one's lifetime. It is a medical condition. It will definitely affect the everyday activities of the person. But you can see sometime it will be from the birth, otherwise through accident or any incident it will come to the people. And there is a small definition about disability. Disability is the reduction of functional ability to lead fruitful life. It is a reduction of functional ability. And you can see an image here about disability people. Meaning and concept of disorder. Here we will learn about disorder. Disorder is usually used for mental disability. The people having mental disabilities coming under disorder. Disorder is any ailment that disturbs the health and the normal functioning of an individual. It will affect the health and the normal function of the individual. Disorder creates hindrance in an individual performance and reduces his efficiency. The person affecting by this disorder, there is a hindrance in his life, and he cannot be like a normal person, and he cannot work efficiently. In the beginning of disorders seems to be ordinary, but they usually grow or spread in a harmful manner in an individual. But you see here, in the beginning the disorder may be very light, and sometimes we cannot understand also, but later on it will give very big harm to the particular individual. Disorder cannot be detected on time, as a result of which a simple disorder is changed into disability. You see here, it's a very important point. We cannot detect a disorder on time. We can find out very later, but at the same time, the disorder can changed into a disability. So what is a very important thing here? The disorder is part of disability. So disorder will make a person disability. That is very important, you have to keep in your mind. Definition: disorder can be defined as blip in the usual functioning of a person. That means a very sudden movement, sudden thing happen in the life of the person. That is called disorder. Types of disability. Disability occurs to individuals in many ways and with varied severity. In many ways it will come, the disability. Now you come to disability. It will come in many ways, but at the same time it varied severity. Some individuals are disabled right at birth, while other individuals get disabled owing to some events during the course of their life. I already explained about this. In the by birth, some people will be a disabled people, but for some other people in the lifetime anything will happen, and it will make them disability people. There are three types of disability which are follows. First one is cognitive disability, second one is intellectual disability, and third one is physical disability, and we are going to learn about all these three today. First one is cognitive disability, and you can see here a small image, and they have zoomed the particular part of this image, and through this you can understand something, and we will move to this. It is a neurological disorder that creates hindrance or obstruction for an individual to store, process, and produce information. This ability can affect an individual ability or capability to read, compute, speak, and write. It is a neurological disorder that will definitely affect the people capability of reading, writing, and speaking, etc. Cognitive disability is also called invisible disability, and it is a invisible disability. You may not be able to assess the condition by just looking at the individual. When you look at the individual, you cannot identify that the person is suffering from this particular disability. And the individuals who have this type of disability usually having following symptoms, and there are three symptoms they have given. First one is memory disorder. You all know about memory disorder. An individual who has auditory problems or difficulty in remembering something that he or she heard, said, or saw some time ago. Some time ago they saw something or said something, and they will easily forget it. That is called memory disorder. And hyperactivity. An individual with cognitive disability may not have attention for a long time period. He finds it difficult to stay at one place, and usually we can see the hyperactivity in many children. The small children having this hyperactivity, they cannot sit in a place for a long time. They will be running here and there. And the dyslexia. An individual with a cognitive disability may exhibit dyslexia. This is a brain problem. It means he may have difficulty in writing, reading, speaking, etc. The particular people cannot write, read, or speak properly. The second one is intellectual disability. Intellectual disability is a disability characterized by significant limitations both in intellectual functioning, like reasoning, learning, problem solving, and in adaptive behavior, which covers a range of everyday social and practical skills. In these intellectual disability people, and they cannot be like normal people in problem solving or reasoning or learning anything, and they cannot work like the normal people, and they will be very poor in their knowledge. An intellectual disability is related to the individual's thought process, communication, money, learning, problem solving, and judgment. In all these categories, they will be very poor in this. And it also includes psychiatric disability, which is related to the individual social disability such as behavior, emotions, and thinking. And these people in the crowd or any in the society, they don't know how to behave properly, and they cannot control their emotions, and whatever they're thinking, everything, compared to the normal people, they cannot be good in the behavior in front of the society or any people. The intellectual disability begins before the age of 18 years. Actually, before the age of 18 years, the intellectual disability begins in the people. The third one is physical disability. Physical disability is a limitation on individual physical functioning, mobility, dexterity, or stamina. So the physical functioning, mobility, dexterity means skill or stamina. There is a limitation in physical disability. Other impairments such as respiratory disorder, blindness, epilepsy, and sleep disorders, which limit other facets of daily living, are also included in physical disability. There are different other things, the respiratory problem the people having, and the blindness, and the epilepsy, and the sleeping disorder, they all comes under this physical disability. Physical disability may either be motor deficiency or sensory impairment. We will learn what is motor deficiency. It is related to spinal cord, causing paralysis to some or all limbs. So some part of the body, or mostly the whole body, will be affected in this, hands and legs, etc. It may be also related to brain damage, which may occur before birth, during or after birth, and sometimes after a stroke. Actually, the motor deficiency, this problem happens sometime by birth. Otherwise, after the birth, sometime before the birth. Otherwise, when the person is normal, immediately the stroke will come. After a stroke, the person will be falling into this type of any limbs problem. And sensory impairment, it is related to an individual's visual or hearing impairment, that you all know very well. Visual or hearing impairment comes under sensory impairment. So these are all about physical disability. And now we are moving to other topic, that is called causes of disability. There are 15 causes they have given here, 15 causes, and you can see the image here, the causes, and small at birth, and war, accidents, drug, diseases, and other. You can see there is a small picture, and some image, you can see some people here in the image suffering by some type of disability. And there are many causes. The first one is genetic causes. Genetic causes means what? It is about the genes, the genetic inheritance of the person. So sometimes the illness or diseases in the family, that may affect the person. Sometimes overexposure to X-rays may cause genetic disorder. So the genetic causes is a very important thing. Second one is poverty. So the people, due to poverty in the working place also, there is no sanitation. The poor sanitation is there, and the people have no education, no safe drinking water, no proper nutrition. So that in the poverty, the people are not that much aware about these type of problems. So easily they fall prey to any type of disability. And the third one is mental health problems. Mental health problems, you all know that actually it is very difficult to diagnose. Sometime in the beginning it's very difficult to diagnose. The people fall into depression or any types of disorder, so that it will be very difficult to them to diagnose, and they will be falling to the any type of disability. And the fourth one is accidents. Accidents, it is anytime it can happen, and unexpected, in the workplace or in the road or by air, anywhere when they are going, there can be a accident, so that the people will fall into any type of disability. And the fifth one is infectious diseases. Infectious diseases mean the people are having low immunity power, and they definitely fall into the sickness of any type of disease, like then hearing impairment or polio or any type of the mumps problem, anything can happen to the people, those who are having very low level of immunity power. So it will lead the people to disability. And another one is disturbance in endocrine glands. So the endocrine glands, any problem happens, that will definitely lead the person to physical or mental deficiency. Anything will happen. And the seventh one is malnutrition. Malnutrition, you all know about, there is no proper food. When you are not having proper food, it you will comes under the malnutrition. As you all know that some type of vitamins are very important to our body, like the calcium is very important for bones, and iodine is very important for the growth of the body, and vitamin A is very important to escape from the blindness and all. And some you want to have very good memory power, and you want the vitamin B12. And when the lack of vitamins, the person will be falling into some type of disability. There is a chance. And the eighth one is poor approach to healthcare. And many people, they never think about the health. So what they will do, they are very busy in their normal life, and they will never consider about the fitness. For example, one pregnant lady, and she has to go to the proper well qualified doctor, then only at the time of birth and she can get very good baby. Otherwise anything will happen that during the birth the child can become a disabled child, like the cerebral palsy can happen. So it is very important, go to proper doctor and getting proper medication. It is very important to think about our health is very important. Otherwise the person, the particular people will fall into disability. And the nuclear accident, nuclear accident, you all know about nuclear accident. Already it happened in some places in the Ukraine 1979 and 1986, and in the World War 1945 Japan. It is Japan is affected so much, and nowadays also the children are so much children are there in disabilities because of this nuclear accident. So the nuclear accidents very danger, that lead the person disability. And toxic materials, pesticides, and in insecticides. So some toxic materials are there in the food, like the lead and mercury, and these are all the things in the food. So when we eat that kind of products, what will happen, there is a problem in our body. So that will definitely lead us into different kinds of disability. And illnesses, already any type of diseases like illnesses, cancer, heart attack, diabetes already there, that will definitely lead the person to disabilities. Otherwise the arthritis, back pain, musculoskeletal disorder, any type of problem, that may also lead the people to disability. And the pregnant women also should be very much careful about that. Sometime it may affect the children. So they have to be very much careful. The illnesses, people, it will sometimes lead the people to disability. And the lack of education in many area, the people have no proper education, and they don't know how to use the things properly. For example, the workers also, they never use the safety belts and all, and casually they do that, and they fall into any accident and become a disability person. And when your work, and it is very important, so the education is very important, how to use the safety equipments, this is very important to learn, then we can escape from this type of disabilities. And the wars in between countries, for example the bomb explosions. So when the bomb explosion happens, the people will become a deaf people, a dumb people, and some people will lose their limbs, and especially the soldiers and civilians also affected due to wars. So that is a very dangerous thing about causing disability in people. And medicine and vaccinations, medicine and vaccinations are very important to children or normal people, but it is very important, we have to approach a very practiced doctor, we have to prefer very good doctor. Otherwise the use of unclean syringes the doctors may use, or any type of the poor sanitation, that will lead definitely the different type of liver disease like hepatitis or HIV, AIDS, or anything can happen, and it will lead the person disability person. So they have to be very much careful about when you are using medicines and vaccinations. And the last one is dangerous working environment. The people working in the different types of factories and mines and the agricultural fields, and they have to work properly with the proper environment and with the proper equipment. That is very important. Otherwise definitely some anything happen in the chemicals or anything will the make the person a disability person. Any accidents will make the person disability. So they have to be very much careful when they are working in this type of dangerous working environment. So these are all the 15 causes of disability. You have to learn all these names, and to get full 5 mark you have to learn at least 5 of these to get full 5 mark. Children, see the person, not the disability. Thank you.